Hold on, let me really. My name is Pamela Kerr-Kane. I'm 43, I'll be 44 in a month. And I'm, gosh, many things. Christian, wife, mother, iridologist, coach, and substitute teacher. I met my husband Neil in 1984, and we've known each other for 23 years. We've been married for 19 years. I had Lillian, our first child, when I was 27, and I had Gavin when I was 31. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in April 2003. It was found by a doctor. We had no idea it was there. And they told me I was on some pain medication, so I kind of went like, wow. I just remember Neil going, "You have cancer, that's pretty bad." It was just a miracle that it was found. It was hard to tell. I told my immediate family pretty easily, but I did have friends that I was scared to tell. You don't realize how many people you know or how many people really care about you until something like that happens, and then it makes you feel very loved. It's a nice perk to the whole thing.
I got a phone call when I was driving out in Brea somewhere. I got a phone call that she had cancer and it hit me pretty hard. It's a very scary time.
She had me stay home that day, so I was watching some kids movie, and then she came out of the bedroom, like right over there, and she was crying, and she told me that she had cancer, and so we just sat and cried for a couple hours.
I think that was one of the things that made it really a lot easier for me is, my husband was amazing, and my kids were amazing. They were totally understanding. And
after I was diagnosed with the cancer, I figured that I had eaten really bad, because I did eat really bad. I was, being a runner, I always looked healthy, but so I went for changing my diet.
So I immediately actually stopped eating. A girlfriend of mine hooked me up with an iridologist.
An iridologist is a holistic healthcare regime that entails changing their lifestyle in certain ways that'll help them have better health. Everything became organic. So lots of, organic fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and then just organic chicken and turkey and fish.
I just wanted to be useful, and fill out my purpose. After having cancer, I figured if I wasn't useful to God here, He wasn't going to let me stay.
I discovered the Leukemia Society. Well, they were actually at my second marathon, and that was the first time I ever saw them.
I had always seen them at marathons, and there was always people cheering for them and nobody cheering for me. And so I thought, well, I'll stop by there. And I just walked in and I said, I just want to help. And what can I do? Most people that I train start out with no athletic experience whatsoever, and they've all done it. I've never had somebody not cross the finish line. I got a really nice email last week from a girl. She said I can't believe I did what I did last week, but I remember when we did our 4-mile run. She said, I thought I was going to die, and I was walking, and you came up next to me, and you told me that I could do it, and you encouraged me, and you made me run, and I just ran 26 miles. And I was like, that's why I coach, for people like that, to hear stories like that. Like, I actually got her to push back the mental barriers in her brain that told her she couldn't do it, and she did it. She did real good, too. I mostly do full marathons, the 26.2. I have ran 24 marathons. I've made a goal to do 50 marathons by the time I turn 50.
Pam inspires me. She's very strong. She's a strong person. She's gone through a lot. The cancer let me realize just how strong she really is.
She's a big inspiration. She really helps us.
She's inspirational. Like Dad said, she's strong. She's pretty upbeat. Crap will happen. 5 minutes later, she'll kind of be over her depression and just looking for what God's trying to tell her through it.
I think I've totally changed my philosophy in life. Everything that happens with cancer, it's a gift, and we're the lucky ones. And anybody who has cancer who hasn't seen that is totally missing it. You just look at everything differently. Every person is so much more important than everything. The things become nothing, and the people are the things that are important in your life after that. I wouldn't trade it for the world. If they came back to me and said, "Oh, we made a mistake," I would be upset. I've thought about that. Live each day to the fullest. Enjoy it. Just live for today, and every day's a gift.